Hey there everyone, welcome back. Now I will be sharing again my screen for this video as I share to you and walk you through another online tool. And this online tool would be for investing in the stock market, specifically on the Philippine stock market. So I'll show to you now how you can open a COL financial account step by step. Now, just a bit of a disclaimer. I am not part of colfinancial.com. I am not receiving anything for sharing to you how useful this website could be. And I have my own account in COL Financial and I am managing it myself. So it's just that it, and basically I'm making this video for those who have been asking me about investing in the stock market, where to invest, and then how to invest and how to start. So let's get this started. So this is now the website of COL Financial. And so just go to colfinancial.com. So what is COL Financial? Let's now go to their about. COL Financial Group Incorporated is the fastest growing online stockbroker in the country today. And being the number one online stockbroker in the Philippines, it prides itself in making investing in the Philippine stock market for everyone by sharing its knowledge and market expertise through its user-friendly online trading platform. Me personally, I could really attest that it's user-friendly online trading platform. Okay, so this is about COL Financial. Aside from that, personally, what I like with COL Financial, aside from its user-friendly platform, is that they really have the daily technical and fundamental analysis for the stocks, and it is basically a summary of their advisory. So they have this is useful for those who cannot yet understand the stocks as to its trend or whatsoever. They actually have that analysis, and at the end of the analysis, in one column, they have the advice there. Should you either buy or sell that stock if you have a stock of that one, or you should hold on that stock? Okay, so buy, sell, or on hold, or hold on. Charot, hold on. Okay, so meaning COL does the analysis for you, very good for those who are still starting to invest in the stock market. So question, why should you invest in the stock market? Now, I won't be sharing the general reasons for investing in stock market. You could all search that in Google, but rather I would share to you my own reason and experience on why I invested in the stock market. Well, first and foremost, I wanted to put my money somewhere that it doesn't loses its value, it doesn't get left behind with inflation. I wanted my hard-earned money to grow, and putting all my money in the bank would not do that. Would surely not do that, considering its very low fixed interest rate. And second, it's more of living one of my mantras, which is do something today that your future self will thank you for. I wanted to increase my income flow so that by the long term, I would have savings and investments so that my future self will be thankful for my old self or my past self for, investing as early as 20 years old or something. So I was rooting for capital appreciation of the stock prices and the dividends. So I didn't invest like a daily trader wherein you earn or lose every day, meaning you're trading every day. So investing actually in the stock market, you should have your investment goals. Are you investing for short term or are you investing for long term? So in my case, I was investing in the long term. Okay, I didn't mind losing a little bit because of the changes in the stock prices or in the valuation, but I was just thinking for the long term. Eventually, it will grow. Okay, and since I was investing for the long term, so I was more of the fundamental analysis for the stocks, and it was easier compared to the technical one. And then lastly, I just really wanted to try because basically investing in the stock market or any kind of investment, it actually boils down or depends on your risk appetite. So you should know how much risk are you willing to take. Are you willing to eat? Okay, or how much are you willing to lose? That's actually risk appetite. Okay, so you should know that also. And then they say that equities are very risky, like the one in the stock market. But again, the higher the risk, the higher the return. And anyway, I'm investing for the long term. So I just really wanted to try. And I think calculated risk is also key. So after identifying your risk appetite, identify or calculate also the risk. Okay, so if you are ready to take that leap of faith as well and try investing in the stock market, so let's go deeper now and let's dig in to the colfinancial.com website on how you can open your own account. So go to their website and then click here, open an account. It has here a very detailed step by step. So you actually have, I think, two options. Before, when I invested 7 years ago, it was really very more of a manual type. Right now, I think you can already open an account online. You just have to ready your requirements and then submit. And then yeah, here option one is online express. So you fill out all the requirements and submit them online. Or option two is to print the forms, you fill them out, and then you send it to their office or you go to their office. In my case before, I could remember I printed the requirement or the form, which you could download here. So let's try to see what it looks like now. So mhm, there. Okay, you just have to fill out this form and then you send it to their office. Now, I'm from Cebu, so what I did before, since they didn't have yet an office in Cebu, I think they just had an office like 2 years ago. Okay, lucky to those who would want to invest now. It's easier, especially for those in Cebu. What I did is I had my files, requirements. I sent it through LBC, okay, to their Makati office. After that, I think after 5 days, I received an email in my email. I received an email with my account. So I was already in the third step, which is to fund your account. So if you go to the online express, let's try to click this one, sign up. Okay, prepare your valid government issued ID, a device for with camera for selfie, photo, blank sheet of paper for signature capture, Philippine bank account details. You should have a bank account because that's where they will transfer your earnings. Okay, if you want to encash them, and then for employed or self-employed, the SSS, GSI, SCRN, and TIN. And then for minors, you can now invest. You just have to put in your birth certificate, NSO birth certificate. So very, very easy. So not like before that it was very manual, and I think minors cannot invest yet before. Now, after that, so once let's say you had the online express, or maybe you had the option two wherein you really printed and went to the offices. So they have office here in Makati, they have in Cebu, they have in Davao. Wow, they have in Ilocos. Okay. After that is you will receive an email with your COL account number. Okay. So what you do is you fund your accounts to this. Wow. There are many banks already. Before it was only BPI and BDO. Okay. So you will fund your account using your account number. So it's just like paying a bill, let's say PLDT or your Globe bill or your VECO. Diba, when you pay, you just give in your account number of the company. So the same thing, just give your COL account number. And the minimum investment in your COL Financial Account is as low as 1,000 pesos. Okay? That low. Before it was 5,000 years back. So I started with 5,000. That was the minimum. I think years back, when there was still no online broker, no, like COL Financial, it would take you at least 10,000 pesos for you to start investing in the stock market. Now it's very accessible already. So for as low as 1,000, you fund in your account of 1,000 pesos, and you can now buy stocks from Jollibee, Ayala, and whatsoever. Okay? There. So, and then you can do online, over the counter. You can go to their business center or overseas remittance to our Filipinos abroad. After that, you will then receive, you would now see in your account. So once you have already your account number, that's your user ID here on top. And then you would also be given a default password. Then you just change that password. Then you can log in. Okay. Now once you log in, you would now see that your account has been funded. Okay. So let's try it. I'll give you a peek of what is inside COL Financial. Okay, so this is how it looks like inside your account. Okay, this is your dashboard, if that's the right term. But basically, this is the home of your own account. So you can see here a few most active stocks by value. When you see there a red, okay, red meaning that stock decrease. Okay, so when you start investing, no, when you see a red, diba, when you go to malls, yeah, if it's a sale like 50% off, 30% off, it's on a red, right? So for me, when I see red, some say it's bloody, meaning you're losing, no, in the stock market. But sometimes I also see it as a sale, meaning if this stock, like the Dito, the new stock right now, is has decreased, meaning it's more cheaper or it's cheaper. So you can buy more of this if you would want to pull down your peso averaging of your account, right? So if it's red, meaning it decreased, you can consider it as a bad thing, as you have lost, or a good thing, it's on sale, it's cheaper, then you buy it at a low price and then you sell it in a higher price when it goes higher. So it just, that's the basic thing. Buy at low price, sell at a higher price. So this is what I've mentioned as to the technical guide and research guide. It's always here. So let's see the technical guide so you would have an idea. Ooh, it's so small. So it's basically like this. There. So there is a recommendation here. Rage trade, buy, sell into strength. Okay, you have your hold, range trade. So it has its own analysis already for you if you don't want to do the analysis and if you want to play safe. Okay. Okay, so that's how you can open your own COL Financial Account and start investing in the Philippine stock market. It's really very easy. It's easier now compared before. And let me know in the comment section if you would want me to do another video with COL Financial, this time about the maybe using the platform, or what are my recommendations as to what to buy or what to sell. I'm not really that good, but so far in my experience of investing, it's been giving me a positive thing in my life. And you know what, just a tip, I started investing 7 years ago, and some stocks really went high last year, even higher the other year, wherein I think there was a time that the PSEI index went as high as 8,000. Now it's back to 5,900. And take note, those rates or those stock prices, it was the same thing 7 years ago. Okay, so depends now on your risk appetite. For me, I consider it as an opportunity for me to buy more stocks at that price, because I saw that I bought that stock at that price. It really went higher years after. And if you're positive with what is going to happen, you know, There's always a rainbow after the rain. So if you have extra cash that you would want to invest, investing right now is good because most of the stocks are very low because of the situation. Okay? So there, thank you so much for watching, and if this was helpful, please do like this video, share to the people who you think would want to start investing in the stock market, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified for my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!